So you want to know how to speak great English, right? And this is one of the most common things people ask me. And today, I am going to tell you how. Even better, I'm going to tell you the secret to speaking English. Actually, I should probably say secrets because it comes in two parts. So, secret number one. The first secret to speaking great English is motivation. Now, this is not really a secret, to be honest. Yet, whenever I ask students what they think the most important thing when learning to speak English is, nobody ever seems to think of this. Motivation. Speaking English is easy. You've just got to do it. There's no other way. If you have motivation, then you can do anything, no matter what. However, my guess is that you already have motivation, but something is blocking that motivation. You feel confused, embarrassed, and afraid of making mistakes. If you have a different problem, tell me in the comments. Maybe you also find words just don't come out when you want them to. And in a future video, I'll tell you what happens in your brain when you speak a language and why you might have trouble getting it out. But not now. That's for a future lesson. But anyway, you feel like people will laugh at you. And that gets in the way of your motivation and of your speaking English. It stops you from being able to speak English. So that brings me nicely to secret number two. The second secret to knowing how to speak English then is simply knowing to let go of those feelings. Just let go of them. Get rid of them. Seriously. Forget those feelings. One of the best books I ever read in my life is You Can Be Happy No Matter What by Richard Carlson. Now, to be honest, the title is kind of crap, but the book itself is really good. A life changer, even. That means it changed my life when I read it. Basically, one of the key points of this book is the way people think. Thoughts, Richard says, are not reality, but just thoughts. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We do not need to act on our thoughts. If we think something is embarrassing, that is just a thought. It is not reality. So screw it, you don't need to care. If you think someone is laughing at you when you make a mistake, well, they're almost definitely not. So what's the point in feeling embarrassed? Thoughts are thoughts, not reality. Put another way, we define reality by what we do and the way we act, not by the way we think. So think mistakes are not embarrassing, and they won't be. Think speaking English is easy, and it will be. You probably noticed that my secrets aren't really secrets at all. That's because there are no secrets to knowing how to speak English. It really is just a case of having the confidence to speak English, no matter what your English level is. Okay, so that is all from me today. As always, I'd love to know what you thought of today's lesson. And if there is something else making speaking English hard for you, tell me in the comments, and I'll try and help in whatever way I can. Okay, so that's it for today. See you in the next lesson.